Hello and welcome to Gierok Farms. In today's video we're going to be cutting hay for the last time of 2022. Some new seeding ground that we harvested some oats off of, and now the alfalfa and the grasses are coming back. And currently we're also chopping corn silage. If you guys have been paying attention to the most recent videos, this is on the same day as the day we started corn silage. It's September 12th. We're gonna throw this into our bigger silage pile along with the corn silage that we'll be harvesting tomorrow and the following days throughout the week. So we're preemptively mowing it down, getting it set up so that possibly later tomorrow we can come up here with our other chopper and throw it in the pile. That way everything happens at once and we don't have to open the pile back up or make a separate pile. It should work out pretty nice. But anyways, it's pretty funny that I finally get to cut hay this year on the last set of fields that we're gonna cut for the year. Normally I'm not the one that gets to cut. Normally it's my brother or my dad that cuts hay. It's I think it's been over 2 years since I cut hay, so I'm excited to cut some today. It'll be nice to get the hang of it again. We'll be doing, if you remember from our harvesting oats video, it will be this strip and then this field up here. The alfalfa is really coming nice. We got a couple flowers already. We got some grasses and some oats regrowing. So this should be some pretty potent stuff. This should have a lot of protein in it, especially some nice new seeding like this. So this should make some super good feed. But you might be able to see it on camera. There's a strip of alfalfa that was already established. We're not going to cut that. We're just going to kind of cut along that, work our way around the field, and then we're going to turn around and get what we drove over. But I'll show you guys as we get cutting here. Since I made one pass, I'm gonna check my my pass that I cut and see how we're doing. Since it's new seeding, we don't want to cut too low to the ground. We want to leave a little something there. And I think it looks okay so far. It's not completely scalping it off. We don't want to see it where it's hitting the dirt and tearing it up. And you guys can see that line now, the difference between the two. That was harvested about, I want to say, a week and a half ago, and this was harvested end of July, early August. The oats were taken off of this, and this is how much it's grown back so far. I'd say our settings are looking okay. I think we're kind of throwing it just the way we'd like it to. To adjust how far you would throw it out on these Mocos, you just loosen these and it'll push these panels in and out, so that kind of narrows your width. You have one on each side, and then there's also a lever there to adjust your flap up and down on the inside, this flap right here, and that kind of controls how much it arcs coming out of the rollers. And the rollers are there to crimp your grass or your alfalfa to help it dry quicker. Now if we were trying to make dry hay out of this, you'd be throwing it a lot wider. You'd be laying it out so the sun hits a majority of your swath. It's not all piled up in the center, but we're not trying to dry it. We're just going to chop it tomorrow anyways. But everything looks good so far. We're going to keep at her. the field. Not as good as my dad or my brother when it comes to getting close to the fence. And I would have liked it if I could have kept the tractor and the cutter in line, so then we didn't have to drive down another pass of hay. But I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I played with my hydraulics and tried to get as close to the fence as possible without hitting anything. Rather run a little extra down or not get quite enough than break something. So, but now we're gonna turn her around and head back the other way, and it should be pretty smooth sailing. And that is one field done. Time to move on to the next one. So got everything opened up really nice. We're 4 passes in so far. Everything's been going pretty good. Now we're able to move a little bit faster. We got some more room now. It is beautiful out. We had a pretty productive day starting on corn silage, and we should have a big couple days here to follow up during the week. Well, I'm gonna keep on moving and get you guys some glamour shots. And there you go, we're finished. We got all the new seeding cut. Hopefully by tomorrow afternoon she'll be ready to go and we can put her in the pile. But anyways, we wanted to thank you guys for sticking around to the end. It means a lot to us. If you know anybody that would enjoy the video, share it with them. We're gonna end it off here. Make sure to check out our other videos if you haven't already.